So at this point, these are the pieces that you have, and the groove has been made, and you just need to start reassembling the clip. So, firstly, if you have taken out the sliding piece for whatever reason, put it back in, slide it all the way to the front, and then slide the spring onto it, and you'll have a little tail on the spring sticking out. That's okay. Next you'll take this piece, and there's a little peg on the piece that pops right into that hole right there. So set the spring right there in that groove, and then just push downward till the peg pops in, and you'll have to hold this piece down because it'll pop out because of the force of the spring. Okay, set it down, still holding this piece down. Take a very small screwdriver, or a straightened paper clip will also work, and press down. Just, use it to hold down this piece. Then take the other end of your clip, the other side of it, sorry, and just pop it down right on top of it and slide out the screwdriver. Then take the screw and put it back in. Once the screw is back in and the clip is all together, once the screw is back in and the clip is all together, you'll attach it back onto the base. There's a hole at the bottom of the base that this tail of the spring goes into. So make sure that the spring fits right into the hole, and then snap them together. So at this point, make sure this thing is clicking properly and that it slides back and forth, and then you'll take the pin and insert it right back into that hole. Okay? So mine is pretty loose, but if you need to, you can always press down on something and then just tap it in. Make sure it lines up nice and flush on both sides. So the clip is reassembled, and now I'll show you how to use the mod. Basically, by making that small cut and taking out the metal cylinder, you've made a really big space in the clip right here, and opened up that space with this main channel that feeds in the BBs to the gun. So here's how the mod works. What you're going to want to do is slide the spring all the way back, and it'll latch, and then you just flip that and pour the BBs in. I'm sure you know how to load the gun. Okay. Here's where the mod comes in. You have 12 BBs, and then you just tilt the gun like this and give it a few shakes, and all of them will slide in. Gravity will pull them through that hole. So I have 12 BBs, and they're now in the reservoir. Then you refill it again, and turn it over again, give it a shake, and the BBs will fall into the reservoir again. The reservoir will hold approximately 38 BBs. Since the channel will hold 12 at a time, I'll just fill it with 36. Once it gets full, you'll have to give it a few shakes, and just to make all the BBs move so that last one can fit in. But if you shake it some more, they'll fit better. You have to make sure that there isn't a BB sticking up, because that will get in the way of the spring, and it won't be able to go all the way up. So once you filled up the reservoir, you fill up, you pull it back, and oh look, one popped in. Whoops. You pull it back, and then fill up the normal channel like you would any other time, and then you pop it into your gun. So you're shooting and you run out of ammo, so you drop the clip, and then you just slide it back and hold it upside down and give it a few shakes, and the BBs come out of the reservoir. Gravity pulls them out of the reservoir into the main channel. Okay? So once you've refilled that, you slide it back into the gun, keep shooting, run out of ammo again, and then let's see, so these would be out of it conceivably, and then you just keep doing that over and over. Okay, now that you know how the mod works, I'm just going to explain the advantage of having two clips glued together. First of all, whenever you put it in, It looks pretty awesome. You know, just looks like a normal extended clip. And so once you've got the reservoirs full, you would fill up the 2 main channels, pop it in, and then once you run out, all you have to do is flip the clip around. Simple as that. Fastest reload ever. And so, you know, while you're running around shooting at your friends, you just turn it around and go like this, and give it a few shakes, and then that clip that you just finished is full again. And then once you're out, you flip it around again, and then, you know, flip it around, fast reload, and then once that one's out, you just shake this one, and, you know, just the BBs will fall into the reservoir. So you know, with that, each one, you know, if you fill it completely full, it'll hold about 50 BBs, so you've got 100 shots there. So you know, the main problem with this gun was the capacity, but this mod just totally fixes that, and I find it, you know, for 20 bucks and one simple modification, it's really one of the best, simplest guns out there. So thank you. Try the mod.